baby.
Welcome back to Chick Chatter.
Welcome.
You're listening to 101.1 The Fam.
Y'all might need a drink for real, cuz. Oh, yeah,
Beyond.
7 we got. 7 more to go. Let's see.
Right.
Go.
So, women, you said they made you an animal. And at what point did it sit in that you had to do better? What transpired?
I tried to commit suicide.
Mm.
We'll do
Oh
it.
my goodness.
Yep.
Mm.
I felt unloved.
Whew.
I felt unheard.
Mm-hmm.
I felt invisible. And I was just tired.
Right.
I was tired of fighting.
Mm-hmm.
I was just tired of being in solitary confinement because that's where I was at for over a year. I was just tired.
Wow.
Mm.
That's how much of an animal I became.
And that was year 7.
Mm-hmm.
The year of completion.
Right. Like it's done, over with.
The Lord
Time
was
to
like,
change.
go on in there.
We're done.
I need you to try to kill yourself. But
I got emotional.
I'm serious. He probably was like, I'm gonna
It
make
is.
you think you want to kill yourself because now you didn't hit rock bottom. But it's not year 7 of completion. I'm done with it. So then boom. Now what?
Get your act together.
Can't wait for this book to come out.
So year 8.
Movie. I'm ready for the movie.
Right.
Woo!
So I was in segregation. And I'm sure y'all aware that I was back and forth a lot, but this time it was for fighting, of course. But I had palmed a razor from shower because you only get a shower 3 times a week. So I palmed a razor that Friday morning.
What is palm a razor? What that mean?
Palm.
Oh, palm razor. Okay, go. I'm sorry.
I took a razor, and my goal was because at night count after 10 o'clock they don't make you stand up anymore. So I was gonna cut my wrist after 10 o'clock count, and at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock count, they would have found me dead because I would have bled out.
Oof, my God.
But that night, I didn't get mail when everybody got mail. But maybe I was sitting up because I was waiting for the guards to do their ring. And the guard slid 2 cars under my door. Now, I didn't get mail when everybody else had mail call. He slid 2 cars. I got a card from my father's side, and I got a card from my mother's side. Both of them from my aunts. Both of them was the exact identical card.
Shut up.
And both of them said that they loved me and they missed me.
Oh,
wow.
And that's what you needed.
Right that's on time, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what you
needed.
Dang.
I called the guard I was cool with. It was a guy that was trying to hump on me, but of course I won't get into
I'm sorry. That ain't funny.
I can't.
Like, wait,
it's a real thing. It's a real thing.
Hold on.
It's
a real thing.
You can't just slide that in there. Like
it's the truth.
It's the truth.
Right.
But see, I knew that he would protect me and that I wouldn't get in trouble. I called him to call the chaplain and to give him the razor.
Wow.
And he sat
in the toilet.
Huh?
No.
I mean, I don't know. I ain't never been.
See, they didn't even know she had it. And you think about a razor, that's kind of heavy.
I
know that's a lot.
That right there though just took me out. But I'm trying to pick myself back. Okay, so you got 2 cards. And you then called the guard who trying to give to the priest. Got it. Then what? Jesus.
And he just sat with me. They sat with me the whole night.
Really?
My God.
And we just talked and talked. You know, I laughed, I cried. And then
that's what you needed.
I said, I'm ready. He said, you ready for what? I said, I'm just ready.
God,
and he was like, well, okay,
tired.
cool.
You had gotten tired, and this God had just let you just run amok, like Tawana said. You go on and do what you gonna do, but when it's time for me to bring you in, you gonna know it's me.
Where he intercepted, my God.
Timing is so amazing.
Always,
yeah, that
always,
right there,
always.
That's a good one. Okay. God did a good intercept. Now that was good.
So after that, like
I stayed in SIG for a little bit while longer, probably a couple more months. Then they let me go. And so everybody expect me to be mean and fighting and all that. But I was just doing my time. I was just ready to come home now.
Mm-hmm.
So when
So now you got your head down trying to do your time.
Not necessarily down. I just wasn't, I shifted my mindset.
Well, that's what I meant, like focused.
Yeah.
I wasn't even focused because I wasn't doing, they didn't have anything to offer.
Oh.
I'm over this
So
jail.
when you have so much idle time, idle minds, you can't get in trouble. But with me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm still a hustler. So I play cards. I was running a store. So I was just doing other inventive things.
Right.
So that's what I did, because no educational programs, because they just look at the high school diploma as the be all end all.
Yeah. Just GED.
So they didn't offer college. And as far as trades, I already had my cosmetology license. I tried optical. I can make a pair of glasses. I tried electrical. Wow. I can wire a board. I did all of it.
Wow.
Girl, would you rather? Because you're gonna pick all. No, I can do it all. That's what I do.
When we having classes,
I can do your hair and make you see.
So when we having classes,
fix your car and shake you at the same time.
Wow.
So, but they just didn't hold. I wasn't interested. I did it to pass time.
Okay. Right.
So the people that were in there, because I know we got to get out of jail to some other stuff, but I'm kind of stuck. So once you came out of that, I mean, like your 7 years, God showed you who he was and what he's about to do. So you go back into population. Now your reputation already super exceeds yourself. They already know, here come Big T. She coming back on the block. I'm assuming that's what they say. Now you get out there like a little candy striper. Did they think you had kind of lost it or?
No. I just told them I ain't on that type of time no more.
And that was it.
That's it.
Oh, you gangster.
But they already know that if you bother me, and I tell them don't bother me and I won't bother you.
Right.
And that's
like
how
you ain't gonna start it.
Right, but I'll end it.
We'll finish it, exactly. Yeah.
So let's fast forward for time's sake.
Close time to me to go home, I started facilitating groups.
Okay.
Because the ladies weren't receptive to like breaking barriers and anger management. I took them several times. They were so ineffective. So I talked to a counselor. So let me teach it. They can take it from me because I understand them. Not an old white man. You ain't been on drugs. You ain't been through nothing like that. So they're not going to receive it from me.
Right. That's true.
That is true.
So that is what I did. I facilitated breaking barriers and anger management until I came home. I enjoyed them women just as much as they enjoyed me because I was in a safe place that they kept it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything, and you know what you're going to get when you come into my group.
Right.
Yeah, they can trust you, and that's everything.
So when you left, did they provide that same type of
Nothing.
Okay.
So they stopped, they disbanded the groups when you left?
But who was going to facilitate?
No, what I was thinking, I guess, okay, so my question was, once you got out of prison, were you able to still be like a facilitator to help other people maybe that come out, that's out, and how did that?
When I first came home, I was trying to get my feet under me. So I went to the programs that they say will help me. No one would help me because I was considered a violent offender.
Oh, okay.
So that's where From Bars to Stars come in.
Oh, because come on, Bars to Stars.
All right, now let's get
ready.
My t-shirt.
So what is Bars to Stars?
From Bars
to Stars.
It's a description of my life.
Good.
And just like, and I say that because when I came home, no one would help me. But guess what? I'm that one yes.
I love that.
Ooh, that's so good.
Because that's all the people need. Ooh. Especially,
they just need one yes.
It's like
just give me an opportunity. Just give me an opportunity
to believe in them.
Show you what I can do. Yeah.
So what do you do with that?
Okay, so right now, I'm not gonna say I'm in the early stages, but I am because it's just me.
Okay.
I'm from Bars to Stars at this point.
Okay.
But for the returning citizens, I give them resources. Not necessarily financial, because I'm financing this. That's why I work so many jobs. Okay. I'm financing it. But I've worked so much, and I wasn't networking for me. I was networking for them, because everybody don't have the support system that I had. If it wasn't for my support system, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
Right.
I probably committed a crime by now.
How was it when you had to fill out applications though? Like you come home, and of course you're mad because now I got to get myself together. You see the question on the application because you know it's there, right?
I check it.
You didn't check?
I checked it. I did.
And how was it?
I didn't get a job. I didn't get no job.
Right. And that is the problem. You want the people to be honest, but yet you won't be that one yes.
So who was your first yes?
My uncle got me a job because I got my license. I got out in October. I got my license in December. And in January, I started driving for this contracting company. We drove rental cars. We drove rental cars wherever they needed. Like I drove all the way to Philadelphia.
Okay. So
that was my first yes.
Dr. Christmas, we're talking about Dr. Christmas first yes. Unfortunately, we got to take a break, but we'll be right back.